A good morrow to this fair assembly, my TJ scholars, and welcome to yet another week. My friends, today is Monday, March the 8th, and we have some big things to talk about. First of all, many of you know, and your families know, and your teachers know, that Dr. Noonan, our superintendent, announced on Friday his plan to return everybody full-time here at TJ, except those of you that would wish to continue with virtual learning. So the plan is for everybody who wishes to come back to school to come back on Monday, April the 5th. So what that means is that right now, you all don't have to do anything, but just know that your teachers and all of us, we're going to be working very hard. The first and foremost thing that we're going to be doing is to make sure that everybody stays safe. So that will not change, guys. And then another part of the changes that we're making, and this will probably be good news for you, is that with the new sort of plan that we'll have once everybody comes back, we will be able to have outdoor recess every single day. So that's a good thing. So stay tuned, guys. We'll get you a lot more information about that. More good news, my friends. Spring break is 3 weeks from today, which is sweet. So spring break starts on March the 29th. So 3 more weeks. Awesome. Guys, before we sort of get to where is Mr. Swanson, I want to take just a minute, guys, and I want to give a very public shout out and a very public thank you to Mrs. O'Neill. Now, a lot of you guys know who Mrs. O'Neill is. If you don't, you should, because everything that plugs in our building, everything, like computers, she takes care of that. And so she has worked so incredibly hard. So if you see Mrs. O'Neill, guys, please, please, please be sure to thank her for everything that she has done. Okay, so that is it for our new announcements. Now let's get back to where is Mr. Swanson? And just like always, we start with where was Mr. Swanson? So last week we capped off Black History Month by visiting a place that we had been before, and it was on Howard University, but that was not your question. Your question was, where is the exact spot and what was the name of that quadrangle where Mr. Swanson was? And we had several of you that figured out that that quadrangle was Harriet Tubman Quadrangle. So Harriet Tubman, many of you know who she is. If you don't, you've just got to check her out, guys. Absolutely an amazing American. So Harriet Tubman, she escaped slavery, but then she went back, and she went back any number of times to help other people escape slavery. And she was instrumental in forming what was called the Underground Railroad to help African American enslaved persons flee and get safely out of their captivity. So Harriet Tubman, absolutely amazing, amazing person. Know who she is, my friends. So several of you were able to figure this out. Way to go, Miss McCann's class, Mrs. Fine's class, Mrs. Hughes' class, Mrs. Dubois' class, Miss Shabetta's class, Miss Scomra, and Mrs. Sheldon and Mrs. Lauer's class. Nicely done. So today's lesson actually, or today's announcements actually comes to us from a place that is a nod towards our most recent celebration. March is Women's History Month, and so we're going to be talking about this location, and I'll give you guys a couple hints. But here's the thing, guys, that I think when you think about Black History Month and then Women's History Month, here's the big lesson that I want you to take away, guys. Think about all the places that we visited during Black History Month and then some of the places that we're going to be visiting here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And the big lesson is this, guys. Everybody, everybody, everybody's voice matters. Everybody matters, including people that historically have not been treated very well. So that is important because you guys can continue to make progress in your own lives, in your careers, just by being good people and by recognizing that everybody has worth and everybody can contribute. So with that, that takes us to where is Mr. Swanson now? So you see that there is a pretty big thing behind me here, okay? And this may kind of give you a little bit of a hint. Way, 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 way down there is the Lincoln Memorial. Then also, friends, right now I am seated at a place that is several hundred yards from the gravesite of President John Kennedy. Now, here is your question. Those are all hints, but here is your question. What is the exact spot where Mr. Swanson is? Okay, what is the exact spot? Now, in order to help you figure that out, because some of you guys may think you know right now, but here's the other thing. I am at a spot right here, right now, I am at a spot that celebrates and honors women. Because remember, this is Women's History Month. The spot where I am now celebrates women. So let's see if we can't figure out where is Mr. Swanson. All right, my friends, with that, let's get it started. Just like always, guys, let's be safe, let's be respectful, let's be responsible, just like every single day, no matter where we are. Let's do some good today. Have a good one, Tigers.